I think I'm saying what everybody's thinking. We've seen society's morals degraded and dragged through the mud. We've sat back and watched as these monsters walk around in broad daylight, expecting us to pretend we don't even notice them. I mean, who really feels safe with these demons and bloodsuckers?
Minister, I'm sorry, I object. My opponent here calls members of the cryptid community monsters. It's a very offensive term. They are kind, contributing members of our society, and they always have been. Minister Boyle here incites fear by victimising the community. Well, no longer. I will fight every day for the cryptids' rights, and if my voters won't support me for what I stand for and my principles, then so be it.
Shake it, shake it, shake it on down!
Well,
The caller needs to trust that they won't be judged, so you need to be relaxed and comfortable in yourself. That means you just need to let go, trust one another. We're one unit now.
Are you feeling blue? You get out of bed with a frown. Well, here's the remedy. Just shake it on
Well
down.
done, we'll leave that one there.
All right, pair up, find a private space and start role-playing. One you be the caller, the other the listener. Callers, try and think of a story that you've never told anyone before, no matter how trivial. And listeners, remember, no advice, no judgment, just listen.
My mum always said it was fine to pee in the shower, but I'll never forget that school camp.
So he strapped me down on, well, he looked up how to do the exorcism on the internet. So, of course he fucked it up. Looks like I'm stuck here till God knows when.
Oh no, that's terrible.
I don't really have anything. Can you go first?
All right. Ring ring.
Hello, thanks for calling Crypto. How can I help you?
Hi. Well, there's this one thing I've been thinking about recently.
I'd be more than happy to hear about it.
Okay. So my brother Charlie's this big dungeon master for a group of his nerd friends. We don't exactly have much in common. But this one guy was actually really cool. We were both big fans of Lost, and we ended up just hanging out for ages this one day. He introduced me to my favourite band, Quiller's Kiss. It was a really great afternoon. Nothing extraordinary, just really good. We made plans to hang out again, but I never heard from him. I thought that was it. It was a few months later I found out he'd fallen off a bridge. No one thought to tell me. But I was probably one of the last people to speak to him.
Look, Meg,
No. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have.
It's alright.
I can only imagine what it's like for you.
My memories... It's not really the same. I'm sorry.
Me too.
Well, thanks for calling.
Louis, hey. It's been a while.
Yeah, man. Sorry I haven't looked you up before now.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
No, man, I really should have.
We've had plenty to wrap your head around.
Fuck yeah.
Point is, you're here now, which is it's better than we ever thought. When did you take up smoking?
One of my donors, I think I've got his lungs and one of his legs. He was a pack a day kind of guy, so I guess I am as well.
What a dick. Listen, you should come talk if you want to. I know it might be a bit weird, but I am a professional now, so I'm here if you need me. Professionally. Or as a friend.
Cheers, man. I'll think about it.
Ever since I started wearing the bag on my head, everything just seems so much easier. You're one of the only people that get how hard it is to fit in.
I know, Brian, but
I'm just so lonely, Raywin.
Oh, I know, Brian, but
When can we meet in person? Why do we have to keep waiting like this?
No, Brian, remember, I said that we could never.
But I love you, Ray, and I know you do too.
No, Brian, we've talked about this.
You never give out personal information. Never let them get close. This is just a sort of ethical breach.
We're training them never to make. You put us all in danger. Who knows what someone with Brian's condition could do? You, of all people, Raywin.
How long's this been going on? I guess I let my name slip a few weeks ago.
Goodness! A few weeks? What were you thinking? How could you let him think that you could ever have a relationship? I mean, honestly!
Listen to me! You don't understand a bone!
Yes. We like each other. But I know what this is, that nothing can come from it. We're just two lonely people that share each other's company a few times a week. You want to fire me? This place would fall apart without me. So, I feel, excuse me, someone needs me.
Thank you for calling Crypto. How can I help you?
Well, you will not believe the day that I had. I mean...
Fuck.
Where do I even start?
You guys need to see this.
This flagrant waste of public money is disgraceful. Effective immediately, I have asked the Cabinet to approve a high commission audit of all monster services in New Zealand. 1 centre being mismanaged, $1 misplaced, and I'll put an end to it. When we're re-elected, we intend to put a stop to these useless handouts altogether.